Hello, here we are again at the convention center with Sackhead. We're going to chimp the crowds again today, and it's supposed to be busier since it's Saturday.
And we got a new bingo card.
New bingo card. We'll see if we can win 4 times again. We already seen a clown right across from us. Right there. He's on the list. So
We'll circle back.
we're going to go to a panel today. Try to, if it's not packed in there. Blair Witch project panel. But that's it for today. We're just going to go look around some more and walk around to the different booths I didn't get.
Catch some more cosplay.
Catch some more cosplay. And that's it.
Look for Tampa J.
Look for Tampa J.
Yeah, we just got Ted Raymond. His line was restored to his family, like 900 people.
Look at the person in the box.
See this?
I do see this.
Nice to see you again.
Get in, Kenny.
Yes.
Kenny Dodson Vintage right there, baby.
Woohoo!
Dodson will swallow your soul.
I love it. Look at this flower. And this is the celebrity room again. It is pretty packed in here. There's lots and lots and lots of people in here. There is my group.
Slipknot again.
Slipknot. We didn't put them on the thing, did we?
Yeah, I know what it is.
Let's try to get them scaring somebody. Thought that was pretty cool. I think it's funny. Just don't know how long I sit here and wait for them to do it.
Hey, what's up? I swear I just saw you. Where did I see you? Wait, it
Tampa
was
J.
St. Louis, wasn't it? So this is no stranger of mine right here. You want to shout out your channel?
I do.
Yeah, let's shout out your channel.
Dot's Adventures.
Dot's Adventures. We run into you all the time. And oh, look over here.
Hi.
You guys are. We run into each other like,
All the time.
everywhere.
That's awesome.
You gotta get it when you can, right?
Yeah. We're just watching some of the cosplayers go by. There's a bunch of them today.
This would be a video. Your hairs look wonderful, ladies. It's gonna be a video.
It's the horror hound merch. Look at these things, they look like film. It's pretty cool. Those are $50, by the way, these little film strip thingies. Got cool little things back here and they light up. A
It's just bees. It's just
Paula, you can, I'm gonna go to the bathroom and smoke. Yo, don't give me that fucking side eye, Lauren. Give it to me raw.
We found and yeah, he hit me up and said, you guys saw it on license. I was like, okay, I'm done. These are okay. I think he's okay with this. I don't know. Yeah. It's on half course. I just combined it with the bottom half of it. Yeah. Yeah.
Kicking ass over there. They're treating her like a to make more money than me.
It is. It's a modern setting. And they're supernatural creatures who've been with us since the dawn of time. They've been hiding.
We made a bingo card and an ice
More books.
yeah, I actually. Yeah, I did. Yeah, that's
I'm jealous, man.
So some comic books, horror magazines, Marvel horror magazines. Some videotapes, little stuffed animals. Earrings.
Yes. You don't happen to have another set of timeline effects, do you? Of what?
Okay, we're here at I can't see it now, Half Tone Horror Art and Apparel.
How you doing?
Good, how are you? There's a hoodie too.
Yep.
Showing my finger again. I really like these shirts up here, these strangers. I think we're gonna get one of those. Look at these masks made out of chocolate. Jason, Ghostface, and there's some skeletons that glow in the dark. Wow, just amazing. I love it. Paula Longoria, Lazaro.
We passed it. From one of these in down here.
What was?
Trick or Street Street.
Oh, we missed it, yeah. Can't see some of the other ones.
Does anybody have any questions?
We got options, don't worry.
Yep, so whatever the number is, you go in.
You don't.
Not our bingo.
Thank you. You're the first person that actually took that.
dogs now, so we're not used to people.
How awesome is it seeing a packed house though? This is great.
Can you
I
pass
love
that
this.
mic down, Mike? Can you?
Not go camping with these three.
Lame.
So when the movie came out, it was like there was something about it to where everybody just thought, holy shit, this is real, this is not. Because of part of the stuff that we had out then in 25 years ago, we had.
How many of you were born after this movie came out? All right, cool.
This is one of the original flyers that actually came out like with the movie, and they were posting these all over the place. And I think the website was, what was the website? Because it was a really rudimentary website, but it had sounds and I think it was like just Blair Witch.
Yeah. Well, the original one I built was definitely rudimentary as shit. And then artists, when they bought the movie, they took it down. They slowly started putting it up. But yeah, it was supposed to be kind of amateurish, like kind of like a documentary kind of website. But yeah, we pretended it was real, and we just felt like that was for us as the guiding principle of the creative was like it has to feel real. That's why we wrote the script and we kept all the dialogue out because we knew the actors were going to improvise using the real names, which I know they you guys are not
Regret.
Yeah, regret. But we again, none of us thought that this movie was going to go anywhere. We thought it was going to be maybe a video release. So but it was that was the main kind of guiding principle. It's like everything has to be real. The acting has to feel real. We can't have like lights, shine, lighting up the dark woods. It has to be like you're really, there with these people. So.
Wait,
Get
that's
up here,
the
get up
best
here,
cosplay
Jason.
ever.
Get up here.
Awesome.
Come here.
I went back and I was kind of blown away by this.
What a cutie. Nice job.
Oh yeah.
Are you going to be in the costume contest later, Jason?
This one's specifically for Mike. Why did you kick the map in the creek?
All right, that's cool. I get that a lot. And thank you everybody for being here. Really, it means so much to be here after 25 years and come into a room full of people who still want to talk about this film. Really grateful for that and blessed to have been a part of this and still to be a part of this. So thank you for that. And the map piece, Heather and Josh were arguing over the map. As you know, through the first, quarter half of the film, we're arguing about the map. Just so we are aware, we are actors and the map was a prop, so it actually was useless. But I appreciate your suspension of disbelief. They fight about it, they're sort of tugging back and forth on it. They crumple the map up. I believe Josh crumples it, and he does one of these, where he's like, throws it, and I'm standing there, and they just storm off. So it rolls right in front of my feet, and I'm like, yeah! And I literally did kick it into the creek, watch it sail away like, oh, they didn't notice, right? So they didn't notice. That's a piece of information for me that they don't have. So I was like, should I tell them right now? And I always tell Ed and I tell the guys this, like, in my brain, I'm like, wow, they didn't notice that I kicked this thing into the creek. So what I'm gonna do in my actor brain, I'm gonna plan like a dramatic scene where I confess and say, hey guys, I'm really sorry. Like, I'm gonna make this like an Oscar-worthy dramatic scene, And of course, now a day later or something, and we're getting very what they call punch drunk, which is just we haven't slept enough, we're not eating a lot, and we start laughing at Heather's foot getting wet in the creek. And so there's that, I feel like there's this frenetic energy. And that's why in that moment, all of a sudden I was like, oh yeah? And in that moment I made the choice, I'm gonna tell them now. And so their responses are really what make the scene, in my opinion. I mean, and we had like physical altercations between the three of us, and then we would say there were code words. Taco was to break scenario. So at the end of that scene, as actors, you're always like, you know, when you're trained to make sure your fellow actors are okay. And I remember feeling like, even when I watch it to this day, and I'm physically aggressive with Heather, it hurts me, you know. But I remember stopping, like, you guys good? You guys all right? You all right? All right? Yeah, we're all right. Okay, scenario. Screw you, man! You know. So that's the story of the map, and that's a nugget that I'm very, very grateful that happened to me and to us. Nothing particular scary happened out there. Yeah, that's definitely the farting allowance. I think I had more of a farting allowance.
That was scary. You're farting. That we gave you any farting allowance at all. This is terrifying.
You probably did not. I'm still a gassy person. So when you come to the table, just, you know, I warned you.
Mike, you talk about like when being woken up to like the kids.
The scary, you know what? I'm sorry. I take it back. It really wasn't scary. Our job is to be believing in the circumstances, to be scared, believe in the imagined circumstances. If we believe it, the audience believes it. But yeah, then they're shaking the tent, which we actually had to wind up doing twice. The creepiest thing, and I don't think I'm making this up, the other two can corroborate. You could hear like click of a cassette, like boombox, like click, and then babies. So the baby sounds were creepy and scary for sure. And like when you're imagining what might be out there, that could freak you out. But it's funny because you kind of wonder, like, am I going to hear the click? Like even the stickmen, I remember thinking, you know, Ed's famous line, they look like twigs tied together with twine. And the fact of the matter is they kind of did, but there's so much fortuitous that happened. Like when I see the footage and it's backlit by the sun, you don't almost notice how manufactured they look, and they do genuinely come off creepy. But when I had to follow Heather, and I didn't know it was a house, I think the most authentic line that I deliver in the film is, "Oh shit, it's a house." Because I didn't know, I didn't expect that to happen. And then I knew that I had to follow her into the house. The note said to follow her all the way up until I couldn't go any further, and then leave her behind and go all the way down. So in my brain, I'm calculating, that means there's an upstairs and there's a basement in this house. And it's a creepy looking house, and something's gonna happen, and the guys are in there, they're ready to torture us in some way. So that definitely gave me pause.
It's interesting, over the course of 25 years since it came out, there are, I mean, the map, I get specific Josh questions, what was in the little package after I went missing. It was teeth, hair, fake blood, and KY jelly. It's
a hell of a weekend.
It was basically what was in my backpack already. They just wrapped it up. But the two questions that I would say I have gotten most over the course of time. One is, were you really scared? Number two is, did you expect it to be as successful as it was? The answers are not really, and fuck no, we didn't. It's always, you know, as somebody who's a fan of movies, and who is a fan of like deep naturalism in movies, it is like there's a little bit of, you know, pulling the unicorn's horn off to really realize that it was just a horse all along. Like, it feels bad to go like, you know, actually we weren't really scared because we were really hungry, and like we were thinking about the fact that our socks were really wet, and it sucks to make a movie in cold wet socks. And Jesus, wouldn't it be nice, like, just some warm food, a shower, like as a human, and we're doing our jobs as actors, but as a human, you're not really caught up in it. There was one moment, and I won't say I was scared, but in terms of like the magical serendipity of the shoot, and things that are wildly unexplained, that are past kind of movie magic. That one moment before we went into the woods where we're interviewing the woman about the Blair Witch, which is a made-up thing. It's Ed got really stoned with his friends in college, and they came up like the legacy did not exist. This was fabricated by this group of guys. And so we're presenting it as though it's a real thing. And because of power of suggestion, a lot of the people that we were interviewing kind of took that and were like, oh yeah, I think I've heard of that, because humans, nobody wants to sound like they don't know something. And so she was like, yeah, I think I've heard that. And literally her pre-verbal child who was in her arms, as soon as she started talking about the Blair Witch, just started crying and screaming and trying to shut her mouth up to stop her from talking about it, which was really cool, because that baby was not a paid actor.
I think that intimacy is part of why it sort of lingers with people. And in terms of fan fiction, I personally, the only thing that I read and I love are when there's like theses and MFA or like master's degree dissertations on the Blair Witch Project, especially when they concern the terror of the feminine and the like sort of like patriarchal terror of eros that Blair Witch represents, which I think is a very under-discussed thematic element.
There are so many fan theories out there. There are so many, and I love that about them.
On Instagram at Michael C.E.E. Williams. Then you can find the Trials of Ghost Game, where we're going to open at Panic Fest in a couple weeks. Ed's executive producer, Jill Gevergizian. Jill Six is directing, and it's a fun horror film, and I'm sorry to put that out, but I want to put it out there for the small independent film, Keep Them Alive. And then the other thing that nobody knows even up here is my wife is the love of my life, and since 1991 I have not missed her birthday, and I've decided to be here with you with her blessing. So she doesn't know this, but would you guys mind singing Happy Birthday to my beautiful wife with me? That would be really fun. And it's Heather's mom's birthday, so we're gonna do to Tony, happy birthday to Tony and
It's also my sister's birthday.
And here we go. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Tony.
Tony.
Happy birthday to you.
One more shout out. Just on the count of three, hello Wilder Grace. 1, 2, 3.
Hello, Wilder Grace.
Yeah.
Everybody, let's hear it for Heather.
You're the best.
And Mike from the Blair Witch Project. Please stop by and see them at the tables this weekend.
Dum, 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 dum. I feel his presence.
I'll wait until after she's done.
All right, I got you. Thank you.
All right, day 2 of Horror Hound, and this is my second costume. How we doing, Tony?
Just getting some rest in before we head back over. Doing good.
I'm getting ready to throw it to Amy and Shane next. How y'all doing?
Good.
More importantly, how are we doing on day 2 of the Hound bingo?
We've already got bingo.
We've already got bingo. So what we try to do next, Amy? I'm gonna say we try to get bingo again.
Okay.
Bingo 2.
And fill the card
Fill
up.
the card. Bingo 2 and fill the card.
There you
What
go.
about 4 corners?
I don't know. How close were you to 4 corners, Amy?
It's over here.
Oh my goodness. She lost the 8-pin, by the way. After we got bingo, she
Yeah,
lost the
corners.
interest in it.
We need drunk dude.
3 corners. We need a drunk dude.
We still haven't found a drunk dude.
No.
So it'll be too late once you're watching this video to help us find a drunk dude. But next time we're out, the drunk dude just needs to find us. He usually does.
At festivals, they sure do.
Yeah. Sometimes we even take a drunk dude with us.
Drunk chick.
Sometimes the drunk chick. Not pointing any fingers.
Nice. You come get your picture? It's all 3 of you. That's good. Oh man.
Thank you.
All right, we come back and got the mac and cheese. It's cornbread. And I've already asked Tony, you gonna eat your cornbread?
Yeah. You can't have my cornbread. It's delicious. All right, thank you. Awesome. That is so adorable. I love it. Take a picture of the flower man. Thank you. Yeah. On the hunt for a predator. Oh look, it's Art the clown. Art.
Get the chopper! Chopper, like a good neighbor! Like a good neighbor!
Nice. Oh. That's good. George went. So
What does that mean? Akasha? Are you looking for it?
makeup. Return of the Living Dead.
Feel free to come inside if you'd like.
Thank you.
Touch it, anything like that. It's all handmade, built in house. With and resin.
Feels so weird. Feels gross. Oh, a shot glass.
You seem a little interested.
Look at these. Those are cute. Look at the scorpions. Look at the scorpions and spiders. Look at this one. Oh, look. That's so cool. It fits you. It fits you. I love these.
Thanks. It's a very nice dog on.
They are.
I made all of them.
That is so cool. Oh, look at the Stranger Things. A lot of details and stuff, yeah. The saw, yeah, the Stranger Things. Those are cool.
It looks awesome. The trailer's hilarious.
Where is the
Put you here. Everybody was really good.
Oh, that's awesome.
We got to go around there to get
nice?
You see me cry in front of Clint Eastwood because I'm meeting a hero, you know?
You're not the first, baby. You're not the first. Many a grown man has cried in his presence.
Right here.
Yeah, that was a cool movie. So I had done a couple things in my career, and then they asked me to audition for this movie, I, Tonya. And I was like, man, this is the kind of thing they're going to give to a famous guy like Josh Gad or Jonah Hill or whoever is in front of me. And had a really good audition, and Josh was busy doing a movie with Kenneth Branagh, The Murder on the Orient Express. I was the next in line, so that was one of those cool things where you're, I'll say this, in life there's a lot of moments where we feel like we're counted out, but if you show up and you exercise some belief and you're patient, you never know where you are in line for that moment. And working with Margot and Sebastian was a blast. Like, they were so nice, no ego, you know. Sebastian's coming off Marvel, Margot was coming off Suicide Squad and The Wolf of Wall Street. But it was just like playing with your friends at recess. They were nothing but joyful and collaborative and cool, and that's one of those projects you look back on and it's like, I didn't make a whole bunch of money, and it wasn't like it shot me into orbit or whatever with fame, but it was a perfect experience in making a movie with the right people.
Such a great. I can't imagine anyone but you playing that role. It's just so funny.
I kept thinking about John Goodman in Big Lebowski. And it's like you kind of have to play it so committed. It's almost like how crazy people don't know that they're crazy. They're not self-aware, you know?
If only a brick had been thrown up a 3-story building, you could have been Marv, right? Like,
Are you talking Home Alone? Right
Home
now?
Alone.
Dude, I have him on my arm. Daniel Stern. All my comedy heroes are on my arm, so it's Martin Short, Daniel Stern, Chris Farley, Jim Varney, Jim Carrey, and Robin Williams. And I got to meet Daniel Stern. I met his agent, and I'm like, I'm the biggest Dan Stern fan. And he goes, I'll set you up with a meeting. And I got to go to his house. For 2 hours, I'm just sitting around going, tell me about Rookie of the Year. Tell me about John Hughes. Tell me about... It's crazy.
He took some punishment. My kids joke around about my Marv shirt. It's one of those shirts that's so worn out that I've worn it a couple hundred times. First of all, I love Marv, and it was a gift from my daughter for Christmas. I'm all in on Marv as being one of the original hardcore heroes.
He took some bumps.
So we've got like 5 more minutes left. I'm going to rapid fire a couple of questions to you guys real quick. Paul, you just mentioned.
Day 2, Horror Hound in the books. In the books. We have sit here and debated whether we was going to the after party. They made it sound like so much fun. And the consensus is we're going to eat pizza and call it a night. That's my work table over there. That iron board is. And right there's my wife trying to hide from me. And there's the Ohio Dots.
Hello.
They enjoyed the bingo portion of the Horror Hound today, at least. At least Amy did.
I like the awards show. The costume contest was fun. It's nice to see all of them lined up.
What do you think, Shane?
I thought that the chick that hosted it did a really good job.
Yeah, she was great.
Can you say chick in this day and age? I think Shane's gonna get canceled on us, ain't he?
I don't want to call her lady.
The hostess with the mostest.
They. You have to say they.
No.
Sounds like I've started a fight here. Mm-hmm. All right, well, back over to the woman that I'm fighting with.
Yes.
You decided on a pizza not named Jets?
There's Angelo's and the Rockefeller's.
Angelo's. Rockefeller's look good, he said.
I thought that one's pizza looked good too.
All right, well, sounds like we're going to have Rockefeller's. We're going to go pick it up.
It's the closest one too.
We're going to go pick it up, and we're going to call it an evening. Until next adventure.
Horns up.
Horns up. Thanks for watching. Like, share, and subscribe, please.